All right, guys, welcome to the Buscemi family channel. So here we are in my kitchen, standing right next to my Jura E8, one of the greatest machines ever known to make a cup of coffee. You know, what's interesting is this machine makes so many different types of coffee. However, I always drink black, but it makes a beautiful cup of black coffee. My wife drinks cappuccino. It makes an amazing cappuccino. Every now and then around 2 o'clock, I'll have a flat white, but this coffee machine is fantastic. So right now, next to my coffee machine, you can see right here, I have my milk cooler. And my milk cooler is low on milk. So I'm gonna show you how I change the milk and exactly what I do. Let's get into it. All right, guys, before I get into the Jura Milk Cooler, I wanted to tell you that, you know, there's so many places that you could go for Jura products. You could go to Crate and Barrel. There's plenty of stuff on Amazon. But here's the reality. The reality is that those are big box stores. The place that I go, and that I would urge you all to go, is that mom and pop organization. The one that I found that is the best, by far the best, is a website called Design and Grace. Let me take you to that website now. All right, guys, I'm at my desk here and take a look at the website. If you need any type of Jura product, this is where you want to go, right? You could do Crate and Barrel, you could do Amazon, but those are big box stores run by millionaires and billionaires. What I would urge you to do is support the little guy. And I know that this store is run by just people like you and I. So let's make sure that we support them, but let's take a look. Take a look at their product selection. Every single product that you could possibly look at or need. Take a look at this. All the E8s, which is the machine I have. You like the big dogs? You got the Giga 10. 15527, whatever that means. But look at this. And look, they even have a request a price match. I didn't see that in the past. If you want Jura products, this is the place to go. Now, once you have your Jura, like I do, you're gonna wanna be able to look for the accessories. I just showed you the milk cooler. They have milk coolers in different sizes, different shapes. They have the pipe that goes from the machine to the actual cooler. If you want to do the milk container that goes in and out of the fridge, I even have that. They have every accompaniment that you could possibly need for your Jura products. You need to get filters. Here we are, every filter. You need the cleaners, the mini tabs. You need the decalcifying tabs. They have it all. So this is who I'm going to be using going forward. Just wanted to bring light to the little guy. All right, guys, so here's my milk cooler, and you could see that there's only one. I just leaned on it, so it made it go to 2, but there's only one line, which means that it's low on milk. Let's take a look inside. So you could see that we're at the bottom of the barrel with that milk. And what I've learned is that when you're that low, the milk starts to get a little funky. So it's time to change the milk. I'm gonna show you exactly what I do. All right, guys, so I take this out of here and I give it a real good scrub. I take a little soap. I make sure that I'm getting in there and it's coming out of the top, it's coming out of the bottom. And one thing that's important is you're gonna wanna dry this. You don't want water in your milk. Then I'm disconnecting this tube, the tube that leads from the milk cooler to the actual E8 or the actual Jura machine. And I'm disconnecting that. I'm cleaning that, making sure that the water goes all the way through. And then lastly, I'm cleaning this connector as well. All right, guys, as you can see, I have everything drying here. We'll let it dry for a second, but now it's time to move on to the actual milk container. All right, guys, so go ahead and remove the milk container. We're gonna discard this right in the sink and we're gonna clean it up real good. Get that old milk out, clean it real good. Little soap inside. Okay, cleaned really, really good, as you can see. Now it's important that this should be totally dry, guys, before you put it back in the machine. So as you can see, guys, I cleaned it really good, but really important to know is that you should dry this completely inside and out, because you don't want it to be filled with water droplets. It's gonna make the milk get funky rather quickly. All right, guys, completely clean, completely dry. Let's go back over to the machine. All right, guys, it's time to reassemble. Also important to know, guys, you want to clean the rim here. Get any moisture out of the bottom of the milk cooler. If there's old milk that's gross, make sure that you get that out of there as well. You don't want that to contaminate the good milk. All right, let's reassemble. It's time to get some milk to pour it in. Go ahead and put your cover back on. Reassemble your tube, and you're absolutely good to go.